What's up guys, Ron from Ronald Rohde Law, and in this video we're going to be touring an industrial property. Now this one's a little bit different because normally I view from the perspective of the landlord, and this time we're going to be walking through a manufacturing and testing facility from the tenant's perspective. And so if you want to learn about how to be an industrial landlord, you've got to understand your tenants, you understand their unique needs, as well as finding a property that really suits their needs. So watch this video if you're interested in learning about industrial real estate right here in Frisco, Texas.
We're in a pretty traditional business park. You've got an Amazon hub across the way, large distributors, there's a Home Depot location. Here we're looking at the showroom. This is one of these must-have features that if you're preparing an industrial property, you need to help them envision how they're going to be using the property. And this is just a great example of if you want to invest and attract the right tenants, you bring the office component, you bring the warehousing, maybe light assembly, and a showroom space is key to helping them envision what they're going to be. And here we had a great example, and he said, this type of space, to attract this type of tenant, you've got to help them see themselves in the space, and that includes staging it with either renderings, 3D renderings, photos, or a layout, because this is becoming very common, and if you want to be competitive for your industrial real estate, you've got to include these features.
Not how much space we had, or what the shape of things were, or it was, what are the things we need? A must-have list and then a wants list. Like all of our labs over there, we decided, hey, we have five lab spaces that we need to have. There were times where that lab space was in the front or back there. We moved things around a lot, right? We knew we would have to do this.
The showroom.
The showroom. You walk in and then you're here.
This is where we do some of the light assembly that we were talking about. This is custom made. And when we say burn, we mean like leave the lights on, the fixtures on for more than 12 hours. So we can manipulate the temperature. We put our product inside, and whatever temperature we need to get to, we can go minus 40 degrees. We can go up to 120 Celsius. The lumen brightness degrade. And if it does, what is that degradation? I knew that we were gonna need to have this, so when they were putting everything together, they built this. It's soundproof because this gets loud as it goes, and it has to have an AC because it gets hot too. I knew that I needed high power, 240. What is it, 240? Wait, is it? No, it's 480, sorry. 480. One of the things that we had to deal with was bringing power, electrical power. When getting an empty space, a shell, you have to figure out, okay, what would be the most effective or efficient way where we want the panels? Yeah. Because if I have a lab back there, it's gonna cost me 3 times the amount versus if I put a lab right here. Same thing with water. We just recently had to run that copper line here and another one over there for the rain station. We don't have the volume that say Home Depot does. So they have more ducts than we do. We only had 3 here, and I think 3 over there for shipping, and this is receiving.
So the biggest key here is we went from 24-foot racking roughly. Yes. Up to 38 feet? 36 feet?
Ish, yeah. I think it's about 38. This guy is our integrating sphere. It's a 2-meter sphere. It measures the spectrum of the light, the color, the temperature, total lumen output. So yeah, so this guy gives you a graph that looks similar to this. This room had to be specifically built for this type of testing. This is the gonio-photometer. And what this machine does, it rotates 360 degrees. This arm rotates 360 degrees. And the light that goes through this orifice here to that camera gets transmitted to the computer outside. So if I have a 5,000 square feet area, like a parking lot, how many lights do I need in there?
Oh, yeah,
black.
It's not even painted.
It's not painted.
It's a felt.
Because it absorbs the light. You cannot have any light bouncing around. To the naked eye, okay, light is light. Well, not really.
Well, that wraps up this tour. Thanks for watching this whole video. I hope you guys learned something. It was really cool to see everything that they have, and just a beautiful Class A space. But smash that like button, subscribe if you're still watching, and we'll see you next time.